Have you ever been startled by a loud buzzing alarm from your phone? Or how about when you're driving and you look up at a billboard and you see a missing child's face on it? This is probably an Amber Alert that you've come across. No one wants to hear that a child has gone missing, especially the parent. But thanks to the Amber Alert being one of the best ways to alert the community and possibly the world on a missing child, the plan has not only made it safe to find missing children, but has decreased the chance that those missing children are found dead. I wanted to know more about the Amber Alert because one day I plan on having kids myself, and the last thing I would want is for their face to end up on a phone screen or a billboard. According to the Missouri Highway State Patrol, the mission of the Amber Alert program is to develop and coordinate the efforts of law enforcement, social media, and transportation in safely recovering abducted children. What exactly is the Amber Alert? The Amber Alert is a message distributed by the Child Abduction Alert System to ask the public for help in finding abducted children. AMBER is an acronym for America's Missing Broadcast Emergency Response. It's named after Amber Hagerman, a 9-year-old girl who in 1996 in Arlington, Texas, was kidnapped and murdered after she was riding her bike with her 5-year-old brother. 4 days later, her throat was found slit in a ditch less than 5 miles from her abduction site. Amber's kidnapping and murder inspired her family and the people of the Dallas-Fort Worth area to team up with Dallas broadcasters to come up with the Amber Plan, according to AETV.com. Her parents thought if the weather station could warn people of a tornado, of heavy rain coming in, they can do the same thing to help to put out information on a missing child. 9 months after Amber's death, the public got their wish in the form of the Amber Hagerman Child Protection Act, which is now the Amber Alert System. Only 4 states used it from 1996 to 2001, but in 2002, President Bush held the first White House conference on missing and abducted children, in which he ordered the other 46 to 45 states to have an Amber Alert plan. Hawaii was the last state to adopt it in 2006. Although a child can be considered missing by a parent, they must first meet the Department of Justice's requirement for calling an Amber Alert. The requirements are: a child must be 18 years or younger, a child must be in imminent danger of serious body injury or death, and law enforcement must confirm that an abduction has taken place. So, how far have we came with the Amber Alert? According to protection1.com, there was a 29% decline in the total number of child abduction cases that prompted Amber Alerts, from 261 in 2006 to 181 in 2014. Between 2006 and 2008, the number of cases decreased sharply. And although cases increased by 7% between 2008 and 2009, the overall downward trend held true. However, between 2010 and 2014, cases actually increased by 8%. Also, according to protection1.com, in nearly 7 in every 10 Amber Alert cases, children are successfully reunited with their families. And in just over 17% of cases, the recovery is a direct result of the Amber Alert. Just under 6% of cases end up being unfounded. Just over 5% of cases are hoaxes, false alarms, cry wolves. Sadly, over 3% of cases result in the death of a child, and just 1.5% are unsolved. In the end, Amber Alerts are key in helping children reunite with their lost loved ones, ever since young Amber was taken from her family in 1996. Statistics show that the Amber Alert has its flaws, and even if sometimes we might receive the information too late to help save a young child, but there's no argument that the Amber Alert saves young children's lives.